Hey guys, and welcome back to Kicking It with T. So today, as you can see from the title down below, we are going to be doing a transformation video. So this right here is the unit I'm going to be starting out with. I'm going to take you guys through the whole process of me transforming the wig. We are going to go through the bleaching process, the coloring process, and also a couple of ways that I would style this unit as well. So before we get started, I just want to give you guys a couple of specs on this unit. It's from SuperBWigs. This is their 360 lace frontal unit in 18 inches in the texture of loose wave. So with a 360 unit, the whole perimeter of the hair is lace and then the center of it is weft. So that is what I'm separating here. And then I'm going to go ahead and get started with the bleaching process. So by now, I'm sure you guys know how to bleach hair, but if not, you can literally just follow what I'm doing in the video while I talk about what the benefits of having a 360 unit are versus having like a frontal unit or a closer unit. So with the 360 unit, the good thing with that is it's mainly tailored towards people who want to have their hair up or like to do updos or like show the back of their hair. With this, you can put it in a high up style. What I would say the most important thing is to make sure you get the correct cap size. For me, if you've watched my videos for a long time, you know that I have a really small head. So I made sure that I got the smallest cap size and it literally fits perfectly. And you are going to need to secure the back of your lace as well. So now going into the whole coloring process, because I didn't start with 613 hair, 613 hair, I did test strips in the back of the unit to see the color payoff. So here you can see the 4 colors that I tried and to see which ones I liked. I liked the aquamarine, so I used 1.5 bottles. I used the clover as well, and then I ended up mixing both the 2 dark colors, so the royal navy and the indigo blue. So based on those test strips, I got a good idea of how the color payoff would be for the wig, and I knew that I wanted majority of the wig to be that aquamarine color. So all around the perimeter, that is the main color that I use, the aquamarine. And then towards the center, I color blocked, alternating between the clover and that dark indigo blue mixture that I made. Hopefully you guys followed, but if not, once we get closer to the top, I'll be able to do like a freeze frame so you can see. But in terms of the whole coloring process, in the back with the wefts, I mean, you don't have to be too like neat or anything, like literally just go in. The main thing is to saturate the hair, make sure you massage the color into the hair so you don't miss any pieces, and also use a comb so you can make sure that every single strand is coated with the color that you're using. Now that I've finished that aquamarine section, I'm working into my first block pieces with the dark colored mixture, the indigo blue and the midnight, or whatever the hair color is called, the dark mixture that I made. I'm doing that in one section in the back. The next section is going to be that clover as I described, and then again on the other end is going to be this dark mixture again. So here's the view from the other side. Again, the perimeter is always going to be that aquamarine. You don't need to worry about that little piece behind the ear that got the color on it because that part's going to get cut off. But I just want you guys to see that right next to that section that I'm doing now is the dark mixture. And then right next to that is the clover. Okay? And then on the other end of the clover is again the dark mixture. So yeah, I'm just kind of alternating between that. You can kind of do literally any kind of pattern or whatever that you want. I just wanted the back to be color blocked and have the majority of the wig to be the aquamarine. If you've ever colored a wig, you know the process takes forever, but at the end result is always really worth it if you do take your time. So here is the very top section. I have 2 of the clover on the outside, and then I have that dark midnight indigo color in the middle. Here, I'm just letting you guys know that the very top section that has the wefts, I'm splitting it into 2. I'm going to do more of like an ombre effect. So the base is going to be the aquamarine color One of the two sections is going to fade into the clover, and the other one is going to fade from the aquamarine to that dark indigo color. So yeah, like always, you need to make sure that it is saturated. Separate the hair where you need to make sure that you don't miss any spots, and also make sure that you comb through the hair. Always section, make it smaller, and comb through the hair. One thing I almost forgot to mention was that in between each color that I'm doing, I am wiping my hands on like a towel or like a, what was it? It was like literally like some random ass shirt that I wasn't using. Just so there is no like bleeding of the colors. So anytime you work with aquamarine and now you're going to the clover, make sure you wipe your hands. Or if you're going to like that dark indigo color, wipe your hands. You don't want to go through this whole process of like trying to do like color blocks and you're mixing up the different colors. Couldn't really see that transition on the other side because the aquamarine and the clover are pretty close in shade, but here you do get a better representation. So again, the base is the aquamarine and we are fading into that midnight mixture that we created. So we finally made it to the top of the wig. This is the very front portion of the hair. So you need to make sure that you take your time, make sure the hair is very smooth, there's no knots, there's no tangles. So take your time to really comb through and apply the color very, very carefully to make sure that you don't stain the lace. What I like to do is not go all the way down to the root with the coloring brush. I like to go in with the comb to kind of spread that color. So here we go, guys. This is the final look. I applied the wig off camera because I already have a couple of videos on how I apply my units and I didn't want this video to be 30 minutes long. So yeah, we are gonna get into the whole styling process of this wig now. Also guys, as I was editing this video, I noticed something. It is quarantine, okay? And nowhere is open for waxing, so I got a little something in my armpit, just a little bit of hair. Don't judge me, okay? Do not judge me. But yeah, just focus on the hair and let's not stare at my armpits, okay? Okay. So guys, the great thing about this wig is that I barely even needed to pluck. Like the portion like right by the forehead, I didn't need to pluck that at all. The only parts that I plucked were right at the temples, just to kind of thin it out a little bit, because for my natural hair, that part is a little bit finer. So that's all I did. The whole portion like near like the sideburns and like I said the forehead part, I did not touch it at all with the tweezers. This wig is already looks very natural coming out of the box. So like I said before in the beginning of the video, this is their loose wave. Personally for me, I feel like this loose wave looks best when it's wet because you can really see the definition of the curls, and I think it looks really great with this color. But when the hair dries, I just feel like the curl pattern, it can tend to get a little bit frizzy. So I think an alternative to kind of fix that would be to kind of use a curling custard. I don't have that right now because, you know, it's locked down. So yeah. But what I am doing is when the hair is wet, I'm adding this oil from Monet. This I use on my skin, I use on my hair, and it just gives my hair an amazing shine. I love it. This is the first look. It is a side part. I think this is really, really cute. I love the way it looks. Again, the wet look with this hair is bomb, honey. It is bomb, bomb, bomb. Look at the curls. You can see the definition. You can see the different tones in the hair. I love it. All right, here we go. So we're on to look number 2. I really love having curly hair with middle parts. I just think that it looks so nice, like the symmetry. So because we use a hot comb, it is a little bit rough. As you can see, I'm struggling to get this middle part going, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use the hot comb to make it a little bit easier, allow the hair to lay flat. So if it's 2020 and you don't have a hot comb, sis, you need to get one. You need to get one. I honestly still have this wig on and I'm in love with the hairline. Like, I still can't get over the fact that I didn't need to do much plucking, like barely anything, and the hairline looks so natural, even with this color. Like, it looks amazing. So here's one trick that I learned from Erica J. Use a bit of concealer and a brush, just a bit, and then you put it in the part, I'm sure we all have used this at least once or twice. But the main thing is now you go in with your rat tail comb and you use the back part of it. The back part of your rat tail comb, you're going to use that and rub it into the part. It helps like kind of blend out the color and make it look less harsh. As you can see, like it looks good. And here is the next hairstyle. We're going into style number 3, and it just gives me 90s babies vibe. So I'm gonna do like that whole, I don't even know what this is called, a flat twist. I'm gonna do a flat twist. I'm gonna do 4 of them, and I'm going to secure it with a bobby pin. Secure each of the 4 with a bobby pin. So if you would like, you can leave it like this. This is still really, really cute. Give them a little shake, shake, savage, honey. But if not, you can put it in like a half up, half down style. That would be really cute. But what I decided to do was put the hair up so you guys could see the back of the unit. So if I was going to do this hairstyle on a regular day, I'd probably pre-style it on a block head and then use the hot comb to smooth out the back. Right now, because I did a whole bunch of different styles in this video, I didn't have the opportunity to do that because I was not going to burn the back of my neck for anything. So you are going to see that it is a bit puffy at the back. So there isn't that much space in the back of this unit for you to pluck. So I plucked it as much as I could without you being able to see the band. So it's as natural as it possibly could be without me using a hot comb. Guys, we are on to the final hairstyle, and this definitely has to be one of my favorites to do with curly hair. But it always depends on the kind of lace that is on the unit. And this, I must say, is a very, very good lace to use just because it literally blends into my skin. As you can see, like it literally melts into my skin. So you want to use a hot comb, push all the hair back. You want it to be as smooth as possible, as flat as possible. And you just want to focus the water on the ends of the hair. For me, I'm kind of doing it at the top just because I can see that line of makeup that I did previously on that middle part, and it's kind of bothering me. But anyways, yeah, you really want to make sure that the ends of the hair are wet. And then go ahead and use Got2b to just comb through and slick everything down. If I had a curling custard, I definitely would have like put that in the hair so the hair would stay in its curl. But you guys get the gist. The hair has body, there's movement, the color looks bomb. The hair is amazing. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below letting me know which one of these looks was your favorite. I also have a discount code KWT for money off your order. See you guys in the next video. Bye.